or you 40 plus and you want to get fit or you want to stay fit. 5 biggest mistakes that you are doing that are killing your gains. And this one is not only killing your muscular gains, it's killing your hormonal gains. So why do we start getting weaker? Why does our muscles get weaker and have a problem growing past 40? Yo guys, or you 40 plus and you want to get fit or you want to stay fit, then this video is exactly for you. I'm going to be talking about 5 biggest mistakes that guys plus 40 do that are killing their gains. And trust me, you want to see every single mistake, because I promise you that you are doing at least 3 to 4 of them, if not all 5. So guys, watch this video because I'm going to give you the blueprint how to get fit and stay fit past 40. Let's go guys. So the number 1 mistake that are killing your gains if you're past 40 is you're not warming up. Yes guys, warming up. And that doesn't mean doing 3 circuits with your shoulders and you're ready to warm up. No, you're not doing a proper warm up. And why is that killing your gains? Well, number 1, when you are 20, you can just get out of bed and start doing a hardcore gym session and everything gonna be ready and everything gonna be fine. Well, plus 40, the first thing that will happen if you do that, you're gonna pull an injury, you're gonna pull a muscle, you're gonna start having pain somewhere, and you're gonna be not able to perform as you want. So guys, the older we get, the more our physical capabilities decline. But it doesn't have to be like that. If we put in more work when we are older than when we are younger, we can still function at almost the same level. And for many of you, it will be even a higher level than when you were younger. But you will have to put in the work. So warming properly up, not only the muscles you are planning to train, but warming everything in your body up is key. Now, what does it take to warm everything up? So first of all, you have to warm up the muscles, but you also have to warm up the joints. And yes, when you're training, it doesn't matter. If you're just doing a biceps curl, there is joints and muscles that are working that are not directly correlated to your biceps, for example. So if you're doing biceps curls, your lower back is tensing, your glutes should at least be tensing, the core should be tensed, your spine will have to work because it's keeping you from falling forward. So you have to warm up joints. Otherwise, guys, you're gonna work and you're gonna start hurting and lowering the function of your joints. So before a workout, guys, take your time. I always warm up 10, 15 minutes. And now the thing is that when people hear warm up, they feel it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. If you do a warm up correctly, it's also training your muscles. But first and foremost, it's keeping you injury free. And second, it is preparing the muscles to be ready to work. And what do the muscles do when they are ready to work? Well, they are able to lift heavier, they are able to push harder, which results in better gains. So guys, never skip your warm-ups and start putting some time into them. Now, how do you warm up the muscles? Well, I use bands. They are amazing. Not because I sell them, but because I've been using them since I was young. Bands are amazing because they put your muscle under tension. So if you just take weights, you know, when you do your first set, you put it down, you don't feel warmed up. Well, do the same thing with weights. So let's just say that you want to warm up your biceps. And just grab the bands and just do 10, 15, 20 reps. And I guarantee you, because of the time of the tension, you will feel that the blood has flown into the muscle and the muscle is ready to work. Another thing I always warm up is shoulder joints and back. Why? Because shoulder and back is responsible for the power position. And every lift you will be doing, you have to have power position. So warm them up every single time. And the best 3 warm-ups is just pull-aparts with bands. Nothing hits this. So I just max out normal pull-aparts, upper to lower pull-aparts, and behind the neck pull-aparts. And I max them out. When I say max them out, that means I feel the muscle is burning and it's actually painful in the muscle. And then I do 2 to 3 rounds of that. And that would be ready for general warm-up. And then I would focus on the muscle I'm going to be training. So let's say I'm doing chest. And then I would be just doing some flies with bands, some push-ups when I am already warmed up. But the first thing would be with the bands to warm the muscle up. And guys, I guarantee you, just this little change is going to totally change the way you feel about the training, because you will feel I am ready to work. And the second thing, you have to warm up the joints. And I warm up all joints every single time. So how do you warm up the joints? Well, I always start from the top and work my way down. Head, neck is the first joint. So I just do neck rolls. And I do 50 of them in one way, 50 of them in the other way. Then I look to the sides, then I look up and down, and it takes me 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I have warmed up my neck. What's coming next is the shoulders, right? So then I just throw the shoulders around, forward, backward, 20 rounds one way, 20 rounds the other, and then I open up my chest. And this is the absolute best way to warm up your shoulder joints. And what comes next? Well, next is the hips, right? So then roll your hips. Just get them ready. Circles, 20 per side, and then up and down, because you are warming up the spine, right? So touch the floor, get your hands up, touch the floor, get your hands up, and then twist. So when it comes to warming up the joints, you have to think, what movements can the joint do? So when it comes to the spine, what can it do? It can bend, right? It can bend, it can bend, it can twist. So you have to warm up in the twist as well. So then I just do like 20, 30 twists and maybe 2-3 rounds. It's not crucial how many rounds you do. It's crucial that you do until you feel, okay, blood is there, the muscles and the joints, they are warmed up, they don't feel stiff, they are ready to go. And next is the knees. So I just do squats, very simple. And when I've done my squats and I feel that there is kind of pump in the legs, I do lunges, and now you have done an amazing warm-up for your joints. So don't sleep on this, guys. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. But first, subscribe. And the second biggest mistake that is killing your gains, and this one is not only killing your muscular gains, it's killing your hormonal gains. So trust me, guys, if you're skipping on this, you're not maximizing your hormones, and that is automatically making you older. So how do we get old? Everything of our chemical factor inside of our body starts declining. Hormones go down, testosterone go down, and we start becoming older and older. But you can prevent that with the right type of training. So what is the right type of training to max out your muscular gains and your hormonal gains? Well, that's doing compound lifts. And what is compound lifts? That's multi-muscular lifts, guys. That means that is lifts that are engaging as much muscles as possible. And now the best example of that and the best compound lift is the deadlift. So if you're skipping deadlift because you've heard that it hurts your back, or you have hurt your back, or you're just not sure how to do them, trust me, you are missing out the absolute biggest natural steroid that you can do. Deadlift is pretty much like taking testosterone. But if you do it wrong, it is going to be terrible because it can injure every single joint in your body. So guys, lock in on the compound lifts. Take your time to learn them. So not every time you're in the gym, you have to have a session where you are murdering the session, getting sweaty and feeling, yes, I killed it. No, because maybe you aren't even killing it. You're maybe just feeling that you are doing something and you're proud of yourself, but it doesn't take you forward. So remember, busy isn't productive, and it's the same for the gym. So guys, sometimes take a session where you take time to perfect one lift, and that goes only for compound lift. You don't have to perfect a Arnold isolation curl, but you do have to perfect the compound lifts. And now the compound lifts that you cannot skip are deadlift, squats, bench press, military press, pull-ups, deadlifts, lunges. This is the 7 basics that you cannot skip. And if you are, I guarantee you are murdering your own gains. So guys, find a way to learn. I have ways to learn this. There is my application, there is this YouTube channel, there is plenty of other guys that are teaching this. However you find the way, I don't care, but find a way to learn the perfect lifts, because this will revolutionize your training, especially past 40. Now, compound lifts are amazing for anybody. 20-year-old professional athlete, or a 40-year-old that just wants to have longevity for the rest of his life. Compounds are the shit. They are not just for hardcore MMA fighter. Trust me. They are going to fix your body and fix your hormones like nothing else when you do it perfectly. So guys, kill this mistake. Start doing compound lifts, and I guarantee you the magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Well done, boys. 3 to go. And the third biggest mistake that are killing your gains if you are plus 40 is not using the underdog mentality bands. So you see, guys, the bands are... you were waiting for this, right? Guys, it's supplements. Yes, I'm not a big preacher of supplements because I haven't been using much of them throughout my whole life. But when we start getting older and older, our body has less capability to produce whatever it needs on itself. So for example, guys, Why do we accept of testosterone? Why do we start getting weaker? Why does our muscles get weaker and have a problem growing past 40? Collagen. Our collagen production drops crazy much past 40, guys. And now that affects your skin and that affects your muscles. And if the muscles don't have the elasticity they should have, it's pretty much the same thing as not working in a full range of motion. You are never going to be able to work the muscle maximally how it was created to do. So supplements are key, guys. So when it comes to your muscles, guys, protein is always key. You have to have a protein supplement. Yes, you can be eating your meat, you can be eating your chicken, but a supplement is necessary. If you want to be putting on good muscle mass, you need to have more protein that you can actually get in through food. So protein is key. Creatine is another thing. I never skip my creatine. This is always key. It not only works for your muscles, but it also works for your brain. So it has actually even more function for staying focused, especially if you're sleep deprived or if you're sleeping too little, which most of successful men are doing, or in general men are doing. So creatine is a magical supplement, and it's all bullshit that you have to be on it or off it. No, you can always be on it, and you can always be on a double dose on it. So I'm on 10 grams, and that's what I recommend to everybody who works with me, and that's what I recommend to you guys. So protein, creatine is a base when it comes to the muscle lifting. And then, guys, when it comes to the recovery, because recovery is as important as growing the muscles, right? So first you break them down, and then they have to grow through recovery. So when it comes to supplemental recovery, BCA, EAA, always. And now I'm a big fan of nootropics, and ashwagandha is something I can recommend for every single one of you to try out, guys. Nootropics is something that has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and whatever has survived for thousands of years have a function on this planet. So trust me, if you haven't tried that, do it. And then melatonin. I'm a big fan of melatonin. I always use it 2 to 5 mg depending where I am in my training, how hard I train, but it helps you to calm down, and I take it in the evening. It helps your body and brain to calm down, and I guarantee you that it helps with recovery. There is studies that start showing on it, but I've always known it. I feel the difference if I am on it or if I am off it, how I am recovered the next day. So guys, take your supplements seriously, because they won't do the magic if you're not working hard, but they will help you to work a little bit harder, and that is what will bring out the magic. And then next supplemental stack that I can recommend for you is for the actual training. So there, another nootropic comes in, and lion's mane is a magical thing, guys. So what does lion's mane do? It elevates your capacity to stay focused for a longer time. So when you are training in the gym, it's most often not your body that dies. Is you get tired of being in the gym environment, you just get tired in the head. Your body could still continue going, but your head is tired, and it talks you out of staying in the gym and pushing a little bit harder. And lion's mane prevent that extremely much. So you just lock in hyper focus. So lion's mane is something that I most often take for my trainings and pre-workouts. Yeah, I know it can sound like bullshit because it looks like it's candy, but no. If you take a good pre-workout, I guarantee you it will give you 20-30% extra grit in the gym. It doesn't last, but it's a 40-45 minute hard sprint. So when you're planning to do a hardcore session where you don't have to focus too much, but you have to go like a beast, pre-workout, I am always taking that for those kind of sessions. And then, guys, vitamin C, I am pretty much always taking vitamin C. You can never overdose it. It has absolutely no negative effects, but it works on your immune system. And when you train hard in the gym, yes, you lower your immune system because your body is focused a lot on repairing the muscles you broke down. So it cannot be doing maximal for your immune system and smashing your body up hard. And now I'm not talking to you guys that go 3 times a week to the gym. But if you're actually doing 5-6 sessions in the gym, believe me, daily supplements with C vitamin is going to transform the way you stay healthy. You just don't get sick. I never get sick, and I am 100% that C vitamin has a big part in that, guys. So trust me, take your supplements seriously, lock in. Now I've given you what I am on, and there is probably even better things to be on, but this is what's working for me. So lock your supplements in, and I promise you, you will be able to work harder in the gym than you ever thought was possible. All right, guys, halfway. 2 more hacks to go. And the number 4th biggest mistake that you are doing that are killing your gains, it's recovery. So now everything I've said up till now, tells you how you can do to keep smashing your muscles up harder, and that is what you have to do to make them grow. But for them to be able to grow maximally and for them to be able to be smashed up again and again and again, you have to recover. And now there is a couple of easy things that you can do for recover. And the two easiest thing on the planet, and it doesn't even take long time. Guys, if you put 5 to 10 minutes after your session to stretching, I guarantee you this is 50 to 70% of the recovery your body needs. I know when I do a session and I skip stretching, I do that sometimes because I have to jump out to a meeting, for example, I am mad sore the next day. If I stretch that muscle out, I am guaranteed at least 50% less sore. And now my body is used to being beaten up, and it does that big difference for me, and for you it will do probably 100% difference. So guys, stretching after your workout is key. And now let me give you some leading into how you should be stretching, because I don't have the time on this video to be showing you a full stretching routine. I will make a video on that, but it's very simple. Think like this: how does the muscle tense? You stretch it in the opposite way. So if a biceps tenses here, then it stretches there. If your chest tenses here, then it stretches there. And that's all you have to think about. If your shoulders tense there, then you have to stretch them there. It's that simple, guys. Your back tenses there, then it stretches there. So it's not rocket science, right? Let's say to legs. Boom, this is where your quads tense. So this is where your quads stretches. Simple as that, guys. It's not rocket science. So just do the opposite of the tension of the muscle. And now how long you should be doing it for? I have a system of taking 5 deep breaths. So let's say I'm doing a chest stretch. I hold on to something and now I stretch it out. In beginning it's quite tight, right? And I take a big breath, and every time I breathe out, I stretch even more. So I push into the stretch. And then I hold it there, take another breath and do another push. So I am slowly letting the muscle get stretched out fully. And that's pretty much all you need to know about stretching. It's that simple. Second thing that you can be doing yourself is foam rolling. If you don't know what a foam roller is, it's like a roller made of foam. Who could imagine, right? But foam rolling, guys, I promise you, and that I don't do in the gym because it's just extra time. I do that at home. And it's not something that you have to do, it's something that you get to do. I guarantee you, do 10 minutes of rolling your body on a foam roller. Roll your back, roll your arms, roll your glutes, roll your legs, quads, and you will feel like you just woke up and your body is ready to go, and that can be in the middle of the evening. And then another thing, if you're training hard, you have to take massages. And don't take them when you are injured, when you are about to get injured. Have a routine of taking at least once every 10 days a massage. I'm taking once a weekly. It is a magical pill to not get injured. Because when do you get injured? When your muscles get too tight, boom, and something pops. And a massage helps you release those deep tissues. But you have to find a good sports massage therapist. Just general Thai massage or this won't do the key. But a good therapist will keep you away from injuries if you apply everything I am teaching. Alright guys, I want to cut this short so I don't take too much of your time. We got one more thing to go. Keep watching. Guys, and the fifth of the 5 biggest mistakes that you are doing that are killing your gains is not training HIITs in the gym. So what is HIITs? That's high intensity interval training. So just going out for a run or taking a jog is absolutely not a HIIT. A HIIT is something that is an all-in maximal sprint for a short period of time, and then a short period of time of recovery, and again, a full all-in sprint. And now, that doesn't mean that HIITs is only sprint. No, it's anything that you can go full power on, explosive, using all of your body, and where you cannot last for a long time. Because if it is hardcore HIIT, you will last 20, 30, maybe 40 seconds, and then you are just giving up. Your heart is giving up. Now, why are HIITs important, guys? Because they are training exactly that. They are training your heart. And the heart is quite important to have strong in the gym and outside of the gym, because the heart is what keeps you alive, guys. And for us, plus 40, this one has worked hard for a long time. It's good to make it strong. The heart is a muscle, and that can grow. It can get stronger, it can get weaker. And if you don't use it, it gets weaker. It's the same as a biceps. If you never do a biceps curl in your life, you're not gonna have a strong biceps. There will be one, but it won't be strong. And it's the same with the heart. And the heart gets pounded perfectly how it's supposed to when it goes close to its maximal range. That means when you feel that your heart is about to jump out from your chest, this is when your heart is working close to its maximum. And that should be done at least once a week. Now HIITs, you're probably thinking burpees, box jump and this stuff. Yeah, that can be one thing. But HIITs can be another thing. You can be working in the gym like HIITs. And kettlebells, for example, is miracle for that. Because a kettlebell is an explosive movement. So the muscle itself doesn't necessarily get tired if you're doing the right thing. But the heart gets tired. You get out of breath. You feel that your heart is pounding. And another thing, when your heart is pounding, that is when you are burning most calories. So HIITs won't only help you to keep your heart healthy, but it will help you to burn calories like crazy. So kettlebells, when it comes to gym training, of course, sprints, amazing, I love sprints. But kettlebells are incredible when it comes to HIITs in muscular training. Another amazing thing is rowing and skiing. And I know your gyms have that because nowadays every gym has that. That used to be only for the hardcore athletic gyms. Now everyone has it. I use skiers and I use rowers in HIITs at least once a week. They are amazing because you can really go hard on that. And then ball slams is another crazy amazing HIIT that I love. Just slamming a ball, either it's down or it's to the side, but you are generating all the force you can because you're trying to slam it as hard as you can. What does that result in? HIIT. Your heart goes up. So guys, never skip your HIITs. Put it as a side session, and that can actually be a recovery session. Because when you're doing HIITs, there is not a muscle that will be maximally tired. Your whole body will get tired, but that helps you with recovery. At least recovery from bodybuilding type of training. So guys, this is the 5 mistakes to avoid. If you liked it, subscribe, like, share, drop a comment. It helps me out with the reach, and the better reach I get, the more videos I can be doing because the more time I can be putting into this. That's it for today, guys. I hope you learned something, and if you learn something, I hope you apply it, and I hope you get fit until the day you die. Au!